Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to Get Jacked on Ark Survival Evolved. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going out and we're going to be taming up the other new dinosaur that was released in the latest patch, and that is the Dimetrodon. Now, this one is kind of cool. It's actually in the swamp, which is right next door to us, so we can actually go out and find this one pretty quickly and easily. So this one's actually going to be one that has a rapid torpor loss, similar to like Spinosaurus or Mosasaurus, I think is more what it's like. So we're going to go out, we're going to find one, and we're going to see how this tame goes, because it might be a little bit more difficult than the dung beetle, which we tamed in the last episode. But here we go, let's go check this out and we'll see how everything happens. Alright, so just throwing the T-Rex on pass if we don't want to get him mad at these guys. But check out this dude. He is awesome. And there are a bunch of them over here in the swamp. Pretty much if you just go around the edges where there aren't trees, you're going to find a ton of these guys. And look at them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these are really cool. Look at, there's two of them here. So I guess I'm going to alternate between shooting the two of them. Now, I think it does take quite a few darts for these guys, and you cannot use arrows because the arrows will actually kill them before they get knocked out. So make sure you definitely bring quite a few darts because they're going to take a lot. And don't be distracted by their small size because they do take a lot of narcotics as well. So definitely make sure you're stocked up on a lot of narcotics because you got to be ready to get these guys right as they get knocked out. So we got to make sure that we do have narcotics and everything ready to put in them right when they get knocked out, because we don't have to worry about them waking up right away, because they can wake up in just a few minutes or less, actually, it seems. At least that's what I've heard from other people. So we're going to experience it firsthand and kind of see what happens with that. So we're going to keep knocking these guys out, and we'll be right back when they're all set. Alright, and then I've got this one knocked out. This is actually a different one than the other ones were, because I actually killed one of them and then the other one got killed by my T-Rex. So that was their life. So this is the one that we've got here, and I'm just going to throw in, look at how quickly the torpor drops. Like, this is an insane amount. So it took about, for this one guy, about 20 darts. He's level 16 right now, and I'm just pumping this in. His food is going down ridiculously slow, much slower than other dinosaurs, I think, actually. So his it's gonna be really difficult. Let's whistle him over and get this prime meat, because he's got prime meat on him. And look at that loss. Oh my gosh. We gotta make sure that we always have narcotics. Now, if you've ever, oh my gosh, what was that? Let's land this bird. We don't want that happening again. As you can see, I'm kind of missing a few pieces of armor because the swamp is really deadly, and trying to tame these guys is really annoying. All right, so we've got our prime meat here, and we're gonna throw all this in. I've got cooked meat or cooked prime meat in him just in case I miss a prime meat. Now that's better than actually raw meat. So we'll throw all these in, and he should be set for a bit. Now, that torpor loss is going to be crazy. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to monitor his torpor loss, and I usually would like around 600 or so on this guy. I'm going to pump all the way up to the max with narcotics, which is going to take about, I'm not sure. We'll kind of figure that out as we go. So, as you can see, his unconsciousness is full right now. So, we're going to want to, as his torpor keeps rising, we're going to grab a piece of prime here in a sec, because all this is going to spoil before he can even eat it anyway. Oh my gosh, look at this. See? So he's already almost at half, so that's so worrisome. Oh my goodness. So we're going to feed him like 20 or 30 or so. I'll just feed him this whole stack, whatever. We've got plenty. And the good thing about when it's rising, now see, his torpor was about half, or his unconsciousness was about half. That's when we're going to want to head out after we've pumped him full, because we've got the whole time that torpor is going to rise from those narcotics to now get some prime meat quickly. So we're going to want to make sure that every time that we fill him up all the way to the brim, we're going to want to grab a couple pieces of prime from Sarcos or Titan boas. The good thing about the swamp actually is that almost everything in the swamp, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff in the swamp actually gives prime meat. So these guys, if you kill one of these Dimetrodon, you're actually going to get prime meat. The stegos, the paracers, the everything is all going to give you prime meat. So it's actually a really good area. So let's pump him back up. We don't want him to drop. Basically, with this guy, you never want his torpor to be dropping. If it's dropping, he's probably going to wake up. So, okay. There we go. He's eating his one food. So, one piece of prime meat didn't do too bad on him. Now, this is a 2 times boosted tame rate server. But still, that's not too crazy. It's probably going to take like 10 pieces of prime. But his food, look at how slowly it goes down. I can't believe it. Because it has to get down 50 to get to a prime meat. So, I don't know. His food goes down really slow. This sucks, to be honest. The torpor goes down really slow, and the torpor goes down really fast, and the food goes down really slow. So we'll just see how this goes. Now, I'm just gonna try and stick in with this until the second piece of meat is eaten, so that we can kind of get a good picture of the time in between eats here, and then we'll kind of zoom to the end and kind of check out what's going on with this guy. So. He should be pretty close. Not too close. We don't want him to eat. We'll get a perfect tame. Actually, this prime meat is going to do really well. And if you've got kibble, the kibble is actually going to be the Quetzal one, unfortunately. It's so weird that such a little guy like this takes the Quetzal kibble, which is kind of annoying. But I'm sure it'll all be worth it just to have this mobile type air conditioner dude, because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to, when you're next to them, increase your, I don't know, like your insulation and stuff like that, just like an air conditioner would. So it'll be really cool to see how that works, and if you can actually bring these guys out like on your Quetzal into the tundra to kind of keep you warm as you tame up some of those dinosaurs or something. Or just kind of build them all into a base or something like that, which would be pretty cool as well. But this guy, oh my gosh, is taming. As you can see, I'm trying to hold out until that second eat, but it's just going to take forever. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get this guy all tamed up. I'm going to keep going with this crazy amount of narcotics on him, and we will be right back when he's all set to go, and we'll test out his kind of special qualities and all that kind of stuff. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, he is all tamed up. I don't know why I ended up on that page, but here he is, all set and ready to go. Check out this guy, he is so awesome. So now we've got it, and it was just literally down the hill from my base. So kind of look on these sandy patches and places where there aren't trees, because that's where I've seen them kind of popping in and out. It seems like the highly wooded areas and in the water, I don't really see them, although they could be kind of swimming around as well. So we'll pick them up. Can we? Oh no. We can't pick this guy up with an Argent? He's so small. That's weird. Alright, so I'll have to run up to the base and grab the Quetzals so that we can get this guy back up. But that kind of stinks that we can't pick him up with this guy. But, alright, here we go. We'll kind of check him out. Alright, and here he is, all set and ready, and let's check out the stats on this guy. They're pretty good, actually. His weight is actually pretty high for how small of a little thing he is, so he might actually be able to be pumped up in that category and kind of be brought out along with where you are. But something I've noticed is he is ridiculously slow. So here is my thermal, check out my insulation here. And then we'll go over by him and see if that changes. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, so that goes up by a lot. That's really cool, actually. Wow, you're a helpful little dude. You're warm. That's weird that a reptile would put off heat, because they normally take heat from their surroundings. But anyway, if you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up or subscribe to the channel for more content. And definitely have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time.